United Airlines Flight 175, a tragedy in the September 11th attacks. United Airlines Flight 175 was a scheduled passenger flight from Logan International Airport in Boston to Los Angeles International Airport. On September 11, 2001, the Boeing 767-200 aircraft was hijacked by 5 al-Qaeda terrorists as part of the September 11th attacks. Carrying 51 passengers, 9 crew members, and the hijackers, the aircraft was deliberately crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City at 9:03 a.m. The impact killed everyone aboard and caused the deaths of more than 600 people in the tower's upper floors, making it one of the deadliest aviation tragedies in history, second only to American Airlines Flight 11. Flight details. The hijacked aircraft, a Boeing 767-200, registration number N612UA, had a capacity of 168 passengers. On the day of the attacks, it carried 56 occupants, including 51 passengers and 9 crew members. The youngest passenger was 2-year-old Christine Hansen, while the oldest was 82-year-old Dorothy DeRujo. Crew members. The flight crew included Captain Victor Saraceni, 51, a former Navy fighter pilot. First Officer Michael Horrocks, 38, a former Marine Corps fighter pilot. Cabin crew, Purser Catherine Labori and flight attendants Amy Jarrett, Alfred Marchand, Alicia Titus, Amy King, Michael Taru, and Robert Fangman. Hijackers and their plan. The 5 hijackers were led by Marwan al-Shehi, a trained pilot from the United Arab Emirates. The team also included Fayez Banahamid and Saudi's Hamza al-Ghamdi, Ahmed al-Ghamdi, and Mohand al-Shari. These men underwent extensive training in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Malaysia to prepare for the attacks, including learning Western cultural norms and airport procedures. In the weeks leading up to September 11th, the hijackers purchased small knives and utility tools, which were later used to take control of the flight. Timeline of events. Boarding and takeoff. The hijackers boarded Flight 175 at Logan International Airport between 7:23 and 7:28 a.m. The flight departed at 8:14 a.m., bound for Los Angeles. By 8:33 a.m., the plane had reached its cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. The hijacking. The hijackers launched their attack at 8:42 a.m., forcing the passengers and crew to the rear of the plane using knives and threats of a bomb. Both pilots were killed, and Marwan al-Shehi took control of the cockpit. Unlike Flight 11, the hijackers left the transponder on, allowing air traffic controllers to track the aircraft's movements. By 8:51 a.m., New York Center air traffic controllers detected the flight's deviation from its assigned path. Attempts to contact the flight were unsuccessful. Over the next few minutes, the plane had multiple near collisions with other aircraft, narrowly avoiding disaster. Passenger and crew communications. 3 individuals aboard Flight 175 managed to make phone calls. Robert Fangman, a flight attendant, reported the hijacking to United Airlines. Brian David Sweeney called his wife and parents, describing the situation and the passengers' consideration of storming the cockpit. Peter Hansen, traveling with his wife and daughter, made 2 calls to his father, describing the dire conditions aboard the plane. His final words conveyed the harrowing moments before the crash. The crash. At 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower's southern facade between floors 77 and 85. The aircraft was traveling at a speed of approximately 587 miles per hour, carrying around 9,100 gallons of jet fuel. The impact caused catastrophic damage, killing hundreds instantly and trapping many others above the impact zone. The resulting fire weakened the building's structure, leading to its collapse 56 minutes later at 9:59 a.m. Aftermath. The crash of Flight 175, along with that of Flight 11, marked the beginning of a national tragedy that profoundly affected the United States and the world. Recovery and identification. During the recovery efforts at Ground Zero, small fragments of remains from some passengers were identified, but many victims were never recovered. The flight's black boxes were not found. Impact on aviation. Flight numbers 175 and 93 were retired by United Airlines following the attacks. The tragedy also led to significant changes in aviation security, including reinforced cockpit doors and enhanced screening procedures. Memorials. The names of the passengers and crew of Flight 175 are inscribed on the National September 11th Memorial and Museum South Pool. An American flag is displayed at Gate C-19 at Logan International Airport, where the flight departed. Compensation and legal actions. The federal government established the September 11th Victim Compensation Fund, providing financial aid to victims' families. Numerous lawsuits were filed against United Airlines, Boeing, and airport security firms, with most cases resulting in settlements. Legacy. United Airlines Flight 175's tragic fate remains a somber reminder of the events of September 11, 2001. The courage and resilience shown by the passengers, crew, and first responders continue to be honored and remembered worldwide. Thanks for watching.